So we're at 18. All right, cool. So we got to move it. Mike's at 18. So Mike's got some time. The problem is like every turn, I'm pretty sure. Oh, looks like he got to cast something, and it looks like it automatically died. So, but he still flickered Stoneforge, so he gets to go get an artifact, which is probably going to be Jete. JPJ is sitting on Force of Will, Black Card, something else. So, like, this might be his window of opportunity to actually cast Jete. That means he has to give up tapping down the volcanic island, which might be less of a priority now, because JPJ already has basically 5 lands in play. Um, but he's really low, and I don't know that Mike can afford to play around any other counterspell. So, like, pretty much, okay, so Mike's gonna play around it. Like, I'm pretty sure he has to go for it. Yeah. So here comes Jete. Priorities passed. Looks like it resolved. So he gets to keep it. So let's just hope JPJ doesn't have like hate cards for it. And it looks like he might have a different kind of hate card. Um, so he gets to play Engineered Plague, which he's going to name Humans or Artificer, and then that's going to kill that guy. So it's basically like -2 to all humans. And he's attacking for 5. So Mike's at 13. Alright. So Mike's outs are very narrow. Like, he could top deck land swords 3/2 red dude who's like just eating his fucking face. Um, JPJ's back in for 5. Like, John Jansen really doesn't have to do anything. Like, his board's pretty flooded. Alright, take care. Um, so, yeah, he's at 8. Back on the tap down your land plan. So there goes Tropical Island. Literally doesn't matter. So gets to attack for 5 again. If he has Bolt in his hand, he can just end it right now. Or Snapcaster Bolt. So looks like that's what he has. So it looks like he vialed in the 3/1 that kind of temporarily exiles, but it immediately died to state-based effects, so it doesn't stay. But he only takes 3 and goes to 5, and just doesn't can't get there. Just doesn't have anything. So it looks like that's JPJ taking it. So, in which I have no idea which revolution this is. I actually didn't like come up with that title. So I'm a stand-in. I am not your typical commentator. Normally it's BJ, known as Das Beach in Facebook. He's a lot funnier than I am, but he knows a little bit less of the cards. But tonight it's just me. Like I said, I scrubbed out round 1. Didn't feel like playing. There was a bunch of Nick Fit. I can't really beat Nick Fit because I played Dumpster Burn. Because I'm a terrible, terrible human being. Although people do say I'm pretty good with the deck, but I would imagine it's not that hard. So my talents are pretty much overblown. um, so it looks like they're talking about their sideboard strategies, which Mycon is a random collection of one-ofs. And then So is JPJ, but they all like viciously just hate on what the fuck Mike's trying to accomplish. So looks like you boarded out Pyroblast, which is obvious. A Gataxian Probe, a draw three card. I have no idea what that old school multicolored thing does. Um, but yeah, so that's kind of it. So that's this round. I'm afraid we got a little bit more time left and people are still playing. But we got a bunch of gun shy folks playing tonight. So we're going to take a long break. I do apologize. Anyway, I hope you'll stay here. If you like Vintage, tomorrow Tusk Vision will be streaming Vintage starting at 8 o'clock or around 8 o'clock. So if you like Vintage, you want to get a good idea of what people are playing, come and watch. If you would like to play, we're at Gigabytes in Marietta, Roswell. You're more than welcome to come. You do not have to have power to play. It is no proxy though, so if you want to play with power, you must have power. However, there are prizes for people that are playing into Vintage tournament without what with any cards that's considered power. And I think the Team Tusk is providing prizes specifically for those people. I do know that first place is like a foil Deathrite, and there's some other good quality legacy slash vintage pimp cards that are being passed out to top eight or top four. If you'd like to check it out, we're on Facebook. It's Gigabytes TCG Gaming. Just kind of look for the group, ask for an invite. We'll get you in there, and you can look us up there. So anyway, we'll be back for the final round. We have one more round. Hopefully, we'll be able to get someone on there to play, and holler at y'all later, I guess.